Hey, what's up everyone? CBK here to bring you another Marvel Spider-Man 2 video. Today we're going to be discussing everyone's favorite topic, Spider-Man suits. That's right, in today's video I'm going to be giving you my complete ranking for all of the Spider-Man suits in Insomniac's universe, and I will be including the new Advanced Suit 2.0 in this ranking. It's pretty insane that Insomniac has given us almost 50 suits between the main game, DLC, and random drops. I cannot express my gratitude enough for them for that. Keep in mind that this ranking is subjective. Everyone has their own reason for why they might like a suit, and I have many reasons for why I like certain suits, such as just its overall design, comic book accuracy, and then sometimes I just like a suit for no reason at all other than thinking it looks cool. I won't be giving you a complete breakdown of every suit because we have 48 to get through, but I hope you guys do enjoy, so let's swing on into the ranking. At number 48, we're going to have my least favorite suit, and that is the Fear Itself suit. There's a lot that I just don't like about this suit between the colors or the massive gauntlets. This suit just isn't working for me, and I can't say that I have ever used this suit in the game other than to just try it on. At number 47, we have the Last Stand suit. I like nothing about this suit. Never have. No webbing on the suit, the leather jacket looking thing is ugh. Don't care for the colors, and there just really isn't much I can say positively about this suit. At number 46, we have the Electric Insulated suit. This suit style isn't anything amazing, but I don't think it was ever designed to look cool. It was made to protect Spider-Man from Electro and his electricity. It's a pretty faithful design, but it's far from my favorite, and it's another one I can honestly say I've never used in the game. I will say though, I do like the electric punch ability that this suit does come with. At number 45, we have the Spider-Clan suit. I'm all for having animated suits in the game, but this one is far from the better animated suits that they have available to us. At number 44, we have the Bombastic Bagman suit. I don't hate this suit. I love me some Fantastic Four, and I do enjoy a good goofy suit every now and then, but I rarely ever use this one unless it's for taking some funny photos. At number 43, we have the Aaron Aikman armor suit. Say that 3 times fast. I am not a huge fan of armored suits. You'll likely see that in this list. I do like a few of them, but this one is far from my favorite armored suit. Everything is just a little bit too bulky for my liking. At 42, we have the Spirit Spider. Overall, it's a cool concept, and I do like the design, but I'm not sure I like it for a Spider-Man suit. This is just another suit that I rarely ever use, but it does make for some really cool photos at nighttime. At 41, we have the Wrestler suit. I like this suit from a lore aspect and seeing what this version of Peter Parker's wrestling outfit would look like, but the design is kind of meh for me, which I guess it is supposed to be considering it's one of Pete's first ever suits. At number 40, we have the ESU suit. I don't have a lot of negatives to say about this one, but nothing really stands out. It's not a bad suit at all, but it's also one that I'm not really looking forward to wearing. At number 39, we have the Mark III armored suit. For me personally, this one is pretty rough, but I do like the helmet or the mask with the lenses. But again, another suit that is just a little bit too bulky for my liking. Spider-Man's supposed to be quick and agile, and I feel like that bulky armor would kind of get in the way of that. At number 38, we have the Mark II Spider armor suit, and this one's actually pretty cool, but if I'm gonna rock a black and yellow suit that's armored, I'm likely going to go with the anti-ox suit, which we'll get to later in the video. At number 37, we have the Cyborg suit, and I really like this design. It's pretty cool. It's meant to be a little bit more wacky and non-traditional, and I definitely can appreciate its design, but it's not one that I'm ever going to use during my playthroughs when I'm going through the story. However, it is fun to rock when you're doing some free roam. At number 36, we have the Resilient suit. Definitely a unique take on a Spider-Man suit. I really like the eyes on the suit. It's more squinty and gives off this more angered look for Spider-Man, but I really don't love the colors on this suit. That's just my personal opinion on that. Swinging in on to number 35, we have the Mark I armored suit. I feel like this one I traditionally wouldn't really like, but I always find myself going back to it when I just want to do some free roam. I'm not sure if it's the chrome look or what it may be, but it's definitely appealing to me. At number 34 on my list, I have the Arachnid Spider suit. Again, not a design you think I would actually like, but I do appreciate how unique it is along with its art style. I also just love the fact that it gives off this Spider-Man samurai vibe. At number 33, we have the Armored Advanced suit. It's a pretty decent design, but I feel like it's kind of unnecessary considering we have the anti-ox suit, which feels like it's already this universe's armored suit. Moving on to number 32, we have the UK Spider-Man suit, and I think that this suit is pretty solid. I do like the colors, and I think I spent a solid weekend using this suit once I did unlock it. Overall, it's not a terrible suit, but I think it's kind of mid. At number 31, we have the Noir suit. I think it's a pretty good suit. I'm not a huge fan of Spider-Man Noir, but I think it does a solid job adapting this sort of suit. I think most fans of Spider-Man Noir should appreciate it. At number 30, we have the Negative suit, which I definitely am not huge on. You guys know I love the Advanced suit, but I rarely ever go to this suit. But I definitely can appreciate it and its tie-in to the story. Moving on to number 29, we have the Big Time Stealth suit. And I'm not a huge fan of green for Spider-Man, however, I do think that this suit looks phenomenal at night with the glow of the green. It really stands out and can make for some great photo mode stuff. Swinging on into number 28, we have the Dark suit. It's a pretty solid suit. I like the red and black, but the real reason I like it, and it's higher up on my list, is just because it's a gift from Black Cat. Over at my number 27, we have the white 2099 suit. I really love the 2099 stuff, and I really dig this suit, but it isn't quite as high as the black one for me, which we'll get to later in this video. At 26, we have the Night Monkey suit. You guys probably know I wasn't a huge fan of Spider-Man Far From Home, but I definitely think that this suit is great for a modern day stealth suit for Spider-Man, and it's a great adaptation from the movie. It looks really good in the game. At number 25, we have the MCU's Iron Spider suit. I wasn't a huge fan of the MCU's version of the Iron Spider, but it plays and looks really good in this game. I especially love the glowing eyes at night. At number 24, we have the Velocity suit. This suit is another solid one, but is definitely more of a mid-tier suit. I really do like the look of the eyes on it, and the glow of the spider is pretty sweet. At number 23 on my list, we have the Secret War suit. Definitely a classic and is very well adapted into this game, but it's far from my favorite when it comes to the style of a Spider-Man suit. I definitely appreciate it being in this game though. At number 22, we have the Spider-Punk suit, and I love this suit, mostly because I do love me some punk rock, but I also love the design. Sometimes I do wish though we had a Spider-Man suit that was the Spider-Punk version but without the jacket and the mohawk, because I feel like the suit that's underneath actually looks really cool. I like the design of it. Swinging on in over to number 21, we have the Undies Out suit. I really enjoy this one just because it's really funny. I mean, you can take some hilarious photo mode pictures, and not to mention I think this is the suit you get for beating the game. So yeah, overall it's just a fun suit to have. Alright, so now we've made it to my top 20, and at that 20 spot we have the 2099 black suit. I freaking love this suit. It may be a little nostalgic for me because when I was a boy, one of my first ever action figures was the 2099 Spider-Man figure, and I loved that thing. So I really enjoy using this suit in the game. At 19, we have the Future Foundation suit, and I was pumped to have this one in the game. Like I said earlier in the video, I love me some Fantastic Four, and I also just love the sleek and white design of this suit. At number 18, we have the vintage comic book suit. I just love the animation style of the suit, and of course it is a take on the classic suit, which you cannot go wrong with. I really like this one. At number 17, we have the black and gold suit from No Way Home. This suit is pretty good, and it comes from one of my favorite Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man No Way Home. But I think it almost looks better in this game than it does in the movie, in my opinion. But yeah, I enjoy having this suit in the game. I'm happy that they added it. Swinging on over to my number 16, we have the Far From Home suit. Like I said before, I'm not a huge fan of the movie, but I really do dig this suit a lot, and it looks really good in this game. At number 15, we have the Scarlet Spider 1, and I have to say that this could honestly be one of my favorite suits of all time if it weren't for the gauntlets around the wrist and the ankles. I really love everything about this design except for those two things. The eyes are awesome, and the hoodie is one of my favorite things about the suit. If this suit did not have those gauntlets, it probably would be one of my favorite suits ever. Moving on to 14, we have the Spider-Verse suit. While I wish it did have the same effect as the Spider-Verse suit from Miles Morales, there is no denying that this suit is awesome in the game. At number 13, we have the MCU's Homemade suit, and this is one of my favorite MCU Spider-Man suits. It's just so realistic for what a 15-year-old kid would make if he were to become a superhero. I love it. At number 12, we have the Scarlet Spider 2, one of my all-time favorites. I love the color, the eyes, pretty much everything, and it's just an awesome suit, if you ask me. The only minor gripe that I've always had with it is the nails. I have never really been a big fan of those like claw looking nails. But other than that, it's a really good suit if you look past that. At number 11, we have the integrated suit from No Way Home. This might be another case where I like the suit more in the game than in the movie, but it does look phenomenal here. I love the gold spider logo. Overall, it's just a sleek looking design, and I have to give props to Insomniac because every MCU suit that they've adapted and put into this game has just looked really good, despite what you think about the suits in the movie. Alright guys, here we go. We're swinging on into the top 10, and this is pretty much the reason why you're here. So let's get into it. Before I really grew to love the advanced suit, the Stark suit was probably one of my most used suits in the game. The colors look really good, they pop, and the suit just looked phenomenal, especially during the daytime. I don't know what it is about it, but it just looks so much better during the daylight. At number 9, we have the classic Iron Spider suit. You guys may know that I'm not a huge fan of the Iron Spider legs for Spider-Man. However, the design of this suit has always been awesome. It's one of my favorite adaptations from the comics over to the game. Putting this suit on during the sunset lighting is just perfection. At number 8, we're going to have the Spider Armor Mark IV. I have always been a big fan of this suit. I love the shininess of it, the glowing eyes, and the spider logo. I just love this suit, and I hope one day I'm able to get the Hot Toys figure of it. It just looks phenomenal. At number 7, we have the Anti-Ox suit. I just love this suit because it carries over that black and yellow design of Doc Ock's mechanical legs, while also carrying over the advanced suit's spider logo. The fact that this suit ties into the story is a huge plus for me. I have always liked when new suits or gadgets have a tie into the story and they're not just placed there for aesthetic reasons. Overall, this is the definitive armored suit for this universe in my opinion. At number 6, we have the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. Believe it or not guys, this is one of my favorite live action suits of all time. I love everything about this design and it's just so unique. Seeing it in this game really got me hyped. Like when they announced that this suit was going to be added to the game, I could not wait to hop onto my PlayStation and use it, especially during nighttime. It looks really good during the nighttime setting. Alright, now we're swinging on into the top 5, and at number 5 we have the Battle Damage Classic suit. I had to place this suit pretty high because I love the classic suit, especially in this game. Having the battle damage was just awesome. It looked cool. I love the fact that they added in the 3 chest hairs joke with that suit. And sometimes I would just switch to this suit randomly just to get more immersed in the game. At number 4, we have the Raimi suit. Yep, the suit where everyone lost their minds because it wasn't in the game at launch. The Raimi suit is just a classic. I grew up with those movies, so having the suit in the game meant a lot to me. Also, there's nothing better in this world than using that suit in free roam and just swinging around New York while listening to the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. Please do it. It's a ton of fun. At number 3, we have the classic suit. While it isn't anything new, it's still the original, and you can't go wrong with the classic. I really use this suit a ton in this game. Alright guys, now we made it to the final 2. Which one is it going to be? To your surprise, I think I'm going to put the Spider-Man PS4 Advanced Suit at my number 2 spot. I absolutely love this suit guys. It's perfect, and the only thing that could stop it from being my number 1 is that orange tone that it has in the game. None of the figures or promotional material have that orange tone. It's just only in the game, and that really bothers me. It's the only thing that keeps this suit from being absolutely perfect and at my number 1 spot. So that does bring me to my number 1 spot, and while we haven't seen a ton of this suit, I think I've seen enough to know that the Advanced Suit 2.0, or the one that we're getting in Marvel Spider-Man 2, will be my favorite suit in Insomniac Games universe. This suit is an improvement over the original, especially with the colors that definitely pop. No more orange tone. The blue looks amazing in the suit, and I do like the added white parts of the suit as well. So there you have it guys. That is my controversial ranking of the Spider-Man suits for Peter Parker in Insomniac's universe. I personally cannot wait to see all of the suits that we're going to get in Spider-Man 2 and make a ranking for that. But I'd love to know what your ranking is. 48 is a lot of suits, so you guys can just leave me your top 10 if you'd like, but share that with me down in the comments. Also be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new here and are looking for more Marvel Spider-Man content. It's pretty much the only thing I ever talk about on this channel. But I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.